Nope. Now we're live. Now we're live.
Live vlog coverage.
Wwdc 2014.
Hello, everybody.
Let's see. Go ahead and get the link, and I will post it out. Hang on. You still on Twitter nowadays? Do you still use it a lot, or what do you use?
I haven't used it in a while. Yeah, I've been like offline for quite a bit, so I'm kind of away from everything. I chime in now and again, but it's been a while. So, have you actually seen anything like like prior
Seen
to
it? Should
this
I say
event?
it again?
What have you seen like prior to the event? Like,
I saw iOS 8 and OS 10 like concept art.
wasn't there like a leaked picture or something I saw
There's leaked,
on
yeah.
Twitter?
I don't know. I didn't look at the leaked ones. The only pictures I saw were the banners that they were hanging up. So like it's confirmed they're talking about iOS 8 and OS 10.
Yeah.
And then just recently though, they like were testing the iMacs and people got a picture of the stage showing the new OS 10. So it's definitely new OS 10. Basically, it's just like the unification, iOS on top of Mac OS 10.
Sweet.
They're gonna do like the flat icons and all that nonsense. What is this? Is this our fourth year covering this?
I think so. You know,
Not counting
there's
the
only
year.
one. I think there's only one that we've missed, right?
Yeah, the one I missed. I fell asleep for the iPad.
Yeah. Do you reckon there's going to be any? I really want to see something new, like a new item.
I know.
Maybe. Can you imagine an iWatch?
That's what I heard a
Consider-
lot, and I think they're gonna talk. You saw that crazy $3 billion acquisition
Yeah,
from
for the Beats
the headphone
acquisition.
company?
Yeah, but that's going to be too early for them to announce anything for that, surely.
Yeah.
Surely they've not like.
I think
anything.
if anything, they'll just announce that they acquired them.
Yeah.
Stop on by.
This laptop's pretty slow. I'm trying to get it to. It keeps saying check back soon for the live stream. Do you reckon that's going to be later? Or
Which was it? Oh, really? No, I'm seeing it now. Panning over the crowd's faces and stuff.
Oh man! Get quick time.
Yeah.
I guess it's because I'm on Windows. I can't see it. I'll just keep an eye on.
Oh, really? That sucks. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Let's see what other ones we've got.
Stop on by for a commentary and opinion.
Half and half.
Alright, sorry, I keep on tagging you.
That's right. Good.
My phone.
There was the Apple certifications and APIs related to smart home accessories. Oh yeah, because Google's been doing that recently, haven't they? They've been doing that home automation.
We're live, so here we go. 3 minutes till starting time. Really? So what does it show for you? Maybe it's just delayed.
It just says check back shortly, which is the same sort of thing it used to do when you were on Windows in.
Oh, really?
And other things.
Yes.
Yeah. That's alright though. I've got pictures and I've got.
Live log, yeah, and I'm sitting here.
Yeah, I've got like a split screen of two.
Alrighty. Wow, it's been a while since I've been up like this. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule.
Sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
That
gonna
must be crazy.
surely.
I've been watching your Instagram photos, looking smart in all of them.
Thank you very much. That's my only network. Twitter just got full of shit for me. That's my
Really?
own fault. I follow like people who went to my school. It's just not a good idea. How are you? I saw you starting to use Instagram. You're going to some pretty cool places.
Yeah. I thought I'd use it as a place to post like views and stuff, like as a travel diary. So I
That's
thought
cool.
I'd just post some cool stuff like that.
Man, I want to travel so much like right now, but so much.
I just show you this poster on the wall, like the Okinawa thing. Did I show you that? I sent you. I think.
Yeah. You did. You sent me a picture of that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's like a. I don't know if you can see that.
An island. That's
Does that look like it?
that is us. We're the smallest island. I mean, overall. It's probably like a subsidiary of our island. Like we're like a bunch of small islands put together.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right, 4th year in a row. Do.
Looks like in gadgets it's quite slow. There's not much. I guess there's not much happening right now because it's
I
almost
got
started.
yeah. I got so bored of like. I like writing. Like I want to write for writing's sake, but I got so bored of covering. Like you know what I mean? Like the traditional stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that exciting anymore. There's not like
It's hard.
a lot happening that
Yeah.
that really grips you.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, until today. No, we don't.
I know. Hopefully.
Mm.
Whoops. What am I getting text for? Stop broadcasting. Oh, okay. I mean, you can't go live without like stopping the recording. I just realized that, can you? Like, if you're live, it's just automatically recording. That's how it works.
Yeah, I can't see how I look or how you look because I've got the dual live blog. Because like I haven't got my dual monitor at home, so I've just got the laptop.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Well, if I screen share this, what's the copyright usage?
What is in the Apple? You want to do the Apple?
If I screen share it and I'm talking over it, isn't it technically within fair use?
I don't know. Well, you belong to a network, don't you? You went on to a partner network, didn't you?
I care.
Right, if you want to do it.
No, I mean, I honestly don't know the stipulations of that. They sound horrible, but I really don't. Can you see it okay?
Well, who has actually been in trouble for doing this anyway? Yeah, I can see it. Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Really? Like,
because all I see is like a box that says WWDC 314.
and I feel like if we're talking over, it's like game commentary, right? Like if we're talking.
Yeah. Well, and let's just ignore that.
What happened?
What's on the screen right now? That's just a message that you can't see. It's just a black screen.
Nah.
You're totally not rebroadcasting
it. Oh shoot! No, that's not what I want to do. If I go full screen, does it go full screen for you? No, right?
I can't see that. That just looks like it's flipped. Like it's still in the box.
Yeah, I'll keep it in this box then. So here we are. Oh wait, I'm guessing the viewers have been seeing you.
Have they? Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible. Alright, so I just got home, so.
Oh, here we go. There you go. If I like scrunch it like that, it looks a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
There's a guy behind a door that's got enough of a crack that can slide a pizza underneath.
I think you won't even know who a developer is. I think you'd be surprised.
I really don't know what a developer looks like, but the apps they make let us do amazing things.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Alright. Opening with a commercial. So while they're doing the ads,
what ads are we up to now? 4?
4. Yeah, I was gonna say let's talk about the background. I think 4. They had that one that was just called the new iPad. So. Yeah.
When was the last one? How's that? Do you reckon they'd do a refresh?
I think they're gonna put the Touch ID in it this year.
Oh yeah.
They didn't put it last year because of like capability and space. All right, so guys, everybody watching who will be watching on YouTube, we have literally no background in this, right, Duncan? Like me and you just.
I haven't. Well, I've seen a couple of stories, but I haven't actually read them. Just saw the titles of them,
same.
The leaked photo, and it seems to be the usual guesses. You know.
Yeah.
Probably not. Some people have said no new hardware. Some analysts are worried that there's not anything really new that's going to come.
Yeah, but then like, what event would they do the hardware at otherwise? You know, I mean, sometimes.
Yeah, this is the usual event that they announce stuff. It's weird though, isn't it? Because it's supposed to be a developers conference.
True.
And
They
then
think
suddenly everyone knows
focus
about
will
it.
be iOS 8 and OS 10.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll get Phil Schiller like last time when he was like angry.
Oh
People
yeah.
were saying that there wasn't stuff, like new stuff coming from Apple.
Innovating.
Do you reckon that? You never know. They might have listened to it. They might. Do you reckon there'll be a new iPod Shuffle? That's just like a random.
Oh god, they've done some weird stuff with the iPod Shuffle.
Yeah.
They made it smaller, then they made it bigger.
we know what they normally do. They tell you all the statistics and how good they are and how they've opened new stuff, and then they move on
Yeah.
to software stuff and then hardware stuff.
True.
So we'll expect that.
Yes. I guess you can't do picture in picture and freaking. So doing these ads. I mean, so for some of my viewers, I mean, I don't know how many people will get to see this video, but Duncan, I think, would you introduce yourself? Go ahead and.
Oh, well, I'm Duncan, also known as Mobile Phone 2003. It's been a while since I made a video on YouTube, but still a technology enthusiast, still the same old person. So last one I actually did was when I got an iPad Mini.
Yeah.
I had that for about 4 months.
You sold it?
I actually sold it, yeah.
Ah, I see.
It was good though for what it was.
Yeah.
It's just, I just got bored of it, I guess.
Yeah. So me and Duncan are literally doing this. Like Duncan just got home. You said, right? You just got.
Yeah, just
jump
got
train.
home, yeah.
Yeah. And I am. It's 2 a.m. for me. Duncan, it's 6 p.m. for you.
Yeah, 6 p.m. for me.
6 p.m. So UK, Japan. It's always that weird times for us.
It's always fun though to do this. I like doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an annual thing.
But I always come across. Always seem like pretty optimistic, and I always come across as skeptical. I notice, like I'm always like, oh.
Oh yeah, but I don't know about now. This is 1 year. The other years, I don't know. It's
Oh,
like,
really? Are you feeling more skeptical this year?
I don't know. It's so much if it's about Apple. I think it's technology in a broader sense. You know.
Yeah.
Like I've always been optimistic about Apple in the past. I know that for the events, but it's this year. It's more like I just haven't been interested by anything new lately.
Do you think they've reached like a point where not much there's not much more you can do other than speed things up? Like what is there to put into it?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of that. Just like I mean, obviously it's like they're not gonna make the phone slower. So like, why would you know what I mean? Like, it's always gonna be faster.
Well, thinner always used to be the thing, didn't it? Everything had to be thinner.
Thinner,
But
yeah.
now it's
But
gotten
now
thicker to get.
yeah.
So maybe it'll go thinner again. I don't know.
I think durable is a thing I want to see.
Oh yeah.
I want to see some new Gorilla Glass. I want to see some new materials being used. Okay, this ad isn't going on forever.
Yeah.
Are they looping the ads, or are they just?
I have no idea.
Okay.
At least you have video feed. I don't have video feed.
Yeah, sorry, you have to watch through the Google Hangout.
That's fine. Better than nothing. All right.
Kind of weird. I'm watching like a double Hangout. Like.
So this usually goes on for about an hour and a half, doesn't it? Isn't it about an hour and a half it goes on for?
I think it's been annoying.
Yeah, give me.
Continue with me if you're right.
Yeah. Snoring before I breathe.
So I apologize. I don't know what it sounds like on the YouTube end if you guys are hearing the audio back, but I mean, obviously you're gonna want to watch the stream by itself on your own. We're here to commentate on everything. So I mean, if anybody hasn't watched these events before, it's like straight up sales, right, Duncan? Like for the first.
Yeah, when it first starts, they give you statistics. They say we're an awesome company. Blah 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 blah.
This is how much we've sold.
This is how much we've sold. How much money we've made. We're the best technology company in the world. Blah blah blah. So that's about 10 minutes, 15 minutes of that, and then they get on some good stuff.
25th anniversary of the conference. It started in 1990.
But of course, we're looking at this from a user standpoint. All we care about is shiny things.
Yeah, the new things.
So this is obviously important to shareholders and all that sort of stuff.
Press, etc.
Yeah, in the press, yeah.
Shoot, I hope my like mini fridge. Can you hear that? When that thing kicks in.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry.
I was filming a video a couple days ago and I turned it off because I turn it off when I turn the knob down so I can record a video.
Yeah.
I forgot to turn it back on, so I opened the mini fridge 2 days ago and all this water just poured out.
Wow.
Everything melted. Okay, so talking about the stats of actual conference itself.
Tim Cook has had a lot of criticism.
Yeah, yes. And he went out on a limb at the last conference call where he was saying like, we're opening like new product categories. Remember he said that? Like we're doing new.
Yeah, but he said that was going to be mid 2014, didn't he? So we
Yeah.
should be
So
seeing something.
I think I think with the patents and stuff, iTunes or the iWatch sounds viable, but I don't know.
I think people would want that. You
Yeah,
think they
I
want
would
a
look at that.
watch from Apple? Well, you
No,
wouldn't want
because
it.
I've seen the Samsung Gears and I know how big they are. It looks like I've
Yeah,
got
but
a
if Apple
prism.
made like a well-designed thing,
If it was thin
this is the
enough
thing with
that it
Apple, they
doesn't
go
look like I'm
design.
wearing a prism bangle on my arm.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the thing. Yeah, I mean Sony and Samsung Galaxy stuff, like it's not appealed that much.
I
Like,
tried one on.
Yeah.
Cute.
but obviously, so they're just entering into the market, and everything's gonna get smaller. It's like the same with phones. Phones were massive when you
It's going to
first
be a
got
while,
them.
and then they're going to be really expensive, and then by the time I get it, it'll be old news.
Sorry, we're just having a conversation.
No, don't mind. I flipped you. That's what these are about. These are just raw broadcasts. I'm gonna do the official video later on. I just uploaded my predictions videos today.
Nice.
And it's so depressing to see like the amount of views these videos get over. You remember when we used to wake up to like hundreds of views the next day?
Yeah. Everyone's
Man.
watching Minecraft now, and game videos, and
Oh man.
it's good.
Scary game videos.
Basic. All right, so they're going over Mac versus.
Yeah, this is the. Look how much of a big company we are.
Yeah.
More money than
And
all
they
the rest of the
numbers.
companies.
Is that what they do? They're just showing off.
But yeah, that's usually so that shareholders, so they're like,
Start off with
invest
all
in us, develop with us. It's like an advertisement to people. Excuse me.
Now he's going over OS 10 Mavericks, and he's gonna lean into the new OS 10.
How
So
have
I
you found
wonder.
OS 10? You're on Mavericks, aren't you? How have
Yeah,
you
I'm on
found it?
Mavericks right now.
How have you found it? Is it good?
There's a
What
lot
for?
of issues I had with it initially, but the only thing I like about it is that like the dual monitor support.
And
Outside
a
of
free
that-
upgrade, I guess, because free wasn't it for all
Yeah,
the
it was free
previous.
too. Outside of that, I had some like random issues with some apps now and then. A lot of compatibility stuff. But I guess I was more on the developer
Continue
side.
to be a free upgrade. Like, I mean, beyond. So the next thing that's about to come out, do you reckon it'll be free?
I think it would have to because I don't think it's gonna be like a major, you know.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, it wasn't.
I think I don't know. Yosemite, I would. Then again, I wonder like when they're gonna. iOS 8 definitely won't be out now. Like sometimes they shock you with like. I think Mavericks is out the day they talked about it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I wonder if Yosemite will be out today.
Yosemite. That sounds really.
It sounds really weird.
OS 10. It's still OS 10, isn't it? So it's
No,
OS
I
10.
don't know if they. Yeah. OS 10. Oh no. They don't even say that. They just say. Do they say OS 10 Mavericks? OS Mavericks? I guess OS 10. Wait, now he's taking shots at Windows.
Well, if anything could happen. We're just talking about computer operating system.
Oh, Federici. This is the guy who used to like. He has like a stage presence now. Like he's definitely gone through training and stuff.
He looks cool. I like his hair.
Can you hear the audio?
Not really, but it's okay. I'm kind of getting the gist of what's happening.
It was just a year ago here at Wwdc when we narrowly averted a
I
major
can hear it now. You have to have it that loud. If it's like, I'm sure having it loud at 2 a.m. isn't.
It's okay. All at work. So now he's recapping all the Mavericks features. I honestly like half of the stuff I did not use.
What is
Oh wait, no, is he going on? I think he's going on to the next. He's talking about the next place, I think, because it's all places in California.
I'm gonna try and like split screen this hangout with a live blog, see if we can
He's taking jokes about like what there is.
landing at OS 10 weed. Wow. OS 10 Rancho Cucamonga. I'm trying to think of a name for the next one. They're just joking about it.
OS 10 weed.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. I see Apple.
Well, it looks like the live blog's ahead of time, but you are right with the name, dude.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yosemite it is.
And with them was somewhat more circuitous path.
Dang, you're right. Your thing is definitely updated, isn't it?
That embodies the beauty and
The stream is behind.
OS 10. We discovered OS 10 Yosemite.
Yosemite. That's. I gotta get used
That's
to the
a
whole.
really odd name.
That is like. Are you on Yosemite? That sounds really weird.
OS 10 Yosemite.
Mavericks worked out for me, but I don't know about.
You know they have like Windows 7, Windows 8.
Yeah.
There's OS 10, but then they have a code name. So Yosemite is going to be the next thing.
Yosemite.
Yeah,
That's gonna be fun.
that's the latest Apple
That's for Macs though.
for Mac. Yeah, just for Mac, not
iPhones and
iPhones to
stuff, it's
iOS.
just 7, isn't it?
It's just iOS 7 and 8. Well, hopefully 8 if they do it today.
All the refined look we all love today in Maverick.
The Twitter game is every time Federici makes a joke about his hair, take a drink. Lord.
They should have called it OS 10 Weed. That would have been good.
What's this? Wait, what's this for? Is this for Yosemite or is this for iOS? I mean, obviously it's for Yosemite.
Have they flattened it as well, like iOS?
I think so. I feel like
It looks like it.
And yeah.
To like
Fine.
unify it with, yeah.
Look at that.
They
Like,
flattened it all.
whoa there. The Safari icon looks good. Before it looked like crap.
So basically redesign the whole thing to match the iPhone.
Yeah. Whoa.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, okay, I like that. That's cool. Whoa, I don't know the transparent top bar.
Interesting.
Yeah. A flatter more. Yeah, it's definitely just a flatter look for OS 10.
Yeah, because I mean, Johnny Ive's in charge of both of this stuff now, so I guess he's going to want to put them both together.
Yeah. Definitely. And like you definitely want the users who are familiar with the iOS to be familiar with the Mac and back.
Yeah, exactly. Gets the same experience, user experience.
Refine the toolbars and the window material, the window construction. If you look at the window title bar, you'll see how the use of
Gotta love the way they do this.
places
If you look at the window, you will find the transparency.
to the sidebars.
Man,
It's
do you
like-
remember when like
You
Aqua?
want this.
Do you remember when Arrow and stuff like that came out for the first time?
Yeah.
All that stuff was like so cool, but now it's just like
And that translucency also helps maintain a sense of depth, place, as you move your windows over one another. Now, we also use the same door
wait, I don't want to see through my window. That would be real stupid.
crafted your icon. So clean and yet
I like
Oh,
it.
iTunes is red. What?
Oh, whoa, it's how it is on iOS here on my phone too.
Is it?
Well, I don't know because I'm
Wow, I'm
jailbroken.
behind.
Like I'm jailbroken, but
Still blue on mine.
It's blue on Windows.
precise and consistent typography throughout. So from the menus to the window,
text always looks good. I think that's one thing I like about Apple's text.
Ooh, they got a dark version.
we know for our pro users
They've done a dark version.
No, wait, what?
to not be distracted by bright menus.
Oh yeah, he's
I
talking.
don't know. I'm looking at a picture on the live blog. It looks like a.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, finally!
#1 feature for me and you.
Oh wow, everyone's cheering at that.
Yeah.
Dark version,
Notice here with calendar, this construction with a common toolbar and title bar area that makes the window both more distinctly recognizable, but more maximizes the space available for content. And we carry this over. Just an app
The maps and stuff.
will have a new look for sidebar apps, like Message. You can see it here with the beautiful translucent material running top to bottom.
Translucent material, love it.
Yeah.
FaceTime, contacts.
How to describe a window on a computer?
Yeah, I know.
More gorgeous and more usable version of OS 10, the best ever.
Ooh, Windows.
S10.
Translucent Windows.
Whoa, hello to the 6 viewers.
Oh, hello everybody.
So I know, yeah, everything's going over OS 10 Yosemite right now, the newest update. It's definitely just focused more on the UI. It's not. I don't think there's gonna be like major features outside of the UI. And then again, I might be wrong.
Wonder what the viewers are using. If we have any Mac users in the audience.
Yeah, I wonder. Do a lot of Windows users watch this type of stuff? You know.
I do, just to keep current with it, you know. If there was a Linux thing that would like show desktop that was really appealing, I'd look at it too.
That's true.
Stop snoring, you're awake.
Spotlight. Damn. Okay, so they just added stuff to Spotlight to search from. Oh, that's cool. That's like Alfred.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, Alfred and Quicksilver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, they're taking shots at some of these companies.
That was what was on the. That was what was in the leaked screenshot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I thought as soon as I saw that, I was like, that's Quicksilver or Alfred. So they're kind of replacing some other things because there's a utility that would change the bar to black, wasn't it? There,
Yeah.
so it's kind of replacing some of those.
I wonder. Usually, when they show these demos, I feel like they're gonna launch them right away. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I wonder. Unless they're gonna give a date for it. I don't know. So right now, I don't know if you can hear the basically just talking about the translucent menu bars.
Whoa!
I know.
It's
So
like
cool.
it's see-through.
First tutorial, how to turn it off.
The material of the window.
Calendar. Oh, good.
This is modern,
Yeah, very modern.
but I always find myself turning transparency off.
Yeah. I think it was also like they got people used to it with iOS 7. Because you remember when iOS 7 first came out, everybody's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
Type thing. I think like they've eased people into it type thing. There's a lot of people that was telling like, "Oh yeah, iOS 8 is gonna be coming out soon." And they're like, "Oh shit, I haven't even updated to iOS 7."
Yeah, I know. I think my sister's on iOS 6. You're on iOS 6, aren't you? On your iPod.
Yeah, but that's shit anyway, I don't use it.
I like iOS 6. I don't.
Yeah, I liked iOS 6 too.
Probably my favorite iOS ever.
But then I hate when I'm on an iOS 6 app on iOS 7. It just makes me mad. When the keyboard's like iOS 6 and then like I'm so used to how it looks on iOS.
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed when I had my iPad. Like, there's no consistency in the keyboards. Like, there's
Yeah.
like a black keyboard and a white keyboard.
So next, Spotlight. I'm going to click here on magnifying glass. Boom. Got a search field right in the middle of the screen. You can type just a couple of characters to launch an app, like our new reminder.
Yeah, it's definitely a shot at those like app launchers.
Spotlight's great for looking at people too. So I'm going to look up Phil Schiller here. There's Phil, and you see I have all of his contact information here. But I also have matches on mail from Phil. Now, Phil and I are planning a camping trip. He's a bit of gear nut and has something he wants to try out on our trip. We also have events and reminders. We have here that
Basically shows you everything in context when you search for whoever.
Jeff and Johnny are both in on the trip as well. And,
I love these Twitter games. Everybody's like saying take a shot for every time they say this word. Transparent is one of the words.
So it's all gone to plan so far, hasn't it? I mean, it's just been sales figures, not sales. They didn't really say anything about sales figures, did they?
Yeah. Whoa, what's actually interesting? They didn't. Usually they spend like 20 minutes talking about that stuff.
Yeah. Perhaps they've got so much other stuff to show. Maybe this is a good sign.
Yeah. So.
Because that's always, I've always thought of that as like filler, where they're like, oh, we're both in blah blah stores in blah blah.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now they're going over all this stuff. Yeah, so basically he's showing it's freaking it can do all those like extra things within
It's like
Spotlight.
Siri, but in text.
Yeah, calculations, and then that's kind of cool. You can drop it from Spotlight into an app.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try something. QuickTime Player.
Well, I'm looking to plan a dinner and maybe a movie out, and now without even launching an app.
Yeah, let me see something. Whoops, sorry. Trying to test something real quick.
Right here, right inside.
Oopsie daisies. I'm sorry.
In addition to map information, got pictures,
Does that work? Sorry, I know it's kind of.
all right there.
A little bit small, but
Oh shoot, that's gonna be really small actually.
you have a large resolution.
Yeah, I do. Trying to find a better way to screen share this. Apologies, just give me a minute. I guess this is the best way. So, that's all you want to show for Yosemite. I'm surprised Google Hangout really can't do picture-in-picture. iCloud Drive. What is this, like a Google Drive thing, you think?
We all know that Document Cloud provides a really convenient way for working with an app that works across all platforms, working on the same document. But now, with iCloud Drive, your Mac, in addition to let you work on those within the document, has all of those folders.
Whoa, you see those folders?
inside of Finder. And in addition to those apps that are local to your Mac, you can get content from apps that you don't have on your Mac. So get content from iOS documents. But even better, you can store all of your own files of any sort and organize them however you wish.
Are you muted, Duncan?
Tags, and they're synchronized automatically across all apps.
I have you. You just went. Your audio went out for me. Hang on. Did I mute you? Wait, how come I can't hear you? Control. I cannot hear you for some reason. Your audio just cut out. Maybe. Oh, okay. Hang on. I gotta find out what's going on. Yeah, I can't hear you for some reason. Mute you. How do I unmute you now? I muted you now. I don't know how to unmute you, but I couldn't hear you to begin with. There you go. There you go. You're unmuted. I still can't. No, what the? Your audio's still not working for me. What the heck? Are you seeing the little green bar? Like when you talk, is that green bar showing? How do I use the chat? Mine showing is green for you, not for me. Not for you. Oh, so it's your mic? So no little bars jumping up and down? Your settings change or something? Oh, and right now on the event is why they're just showing iCloud Drive. Maybe you have to rejoin the broadcast or something? Basically, it's like a Dropbox thing they're showing it. Not a Dropbox, but like... Alright, Duncan is just going to quickly drop out.
Well, now with markup, you can. It burns right back in your mail message. And it even works with PDF. So
Mail annotations is what they're going over.
you can now do that with your iPad camera or even drawing your signature right on the trackpad. It goes right into the email message and you can send it on its way.
That's cool.
It's super handy. Next.
Great.
Next up, Safari. We've in Yosemite been able
Safari. Duncan?
Hello?
There you go. I can hear you now.
That's weird.
Sorry, yeah, it just dropped out for some reason. Right now they're just showing all these new features and whoa, now my thingy. Can you hear? Can you see anything on my end?
I can hear you.
Can you see me?
Nope. I'm seeing the screen.
Oops, now you see me. Alright,
Yeah.
so time out. Jump back to the event.
Search suggestions. You also get spotlight suggestions right there in your completion menu. This means you can get at things faster than ever before.
So basically, they're just going over some features that are built in.
More powerful than ever with sharing. So now, if you want to
So they've basically got a share button on every app now, didn't they? Did they do that anyway?
It's very iOS-like. Look, the Safari looks really, really minimal.
Yeah.
Look how that menu bar. Do you see where the URL bar is placed in their Safari?
What, in the middle?
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
hella different. I mean, if you compare, obviously, what I'm on now, this is the current Safari, to that look, really
Do you have
different.
a share button? Oh, yeah, you do there, but it's not. Is that on every app?
Where, this button? This is not a share button, is it? Oh, no, I do.
The one to the right, yeah. Is that on every app?
No, no.
So, because I was thinking, like, doesn't Windows, when you do that little charm thing, have the share
Yeah,
button?
you can
Maybe
put it
that's what
wherever.
they're trying to put that into everything instead.
create a new private window.
What are they
When
doing?
you do, all the content within that window, all its tabs,
Private window.
Window. This is like
no.
the weirdest way to like avoid, like, he's like making up all these excuses why you would use private window.
Because yes, we all buy presents in private browsing.
Or like people say, like, if you want people not to know what you're browsing, like what? Really?
without a plugin, the results are awesome.
Yeah.
Battery life on a Mac
So now he's going over just,
Let's go for the performance of
yeah.
Safari. Safari's my secondary browser. Chrome's my first.
That's another thing. Browsers nowadays, I feel like, you remember back in the day when you're like, yeah, Firefox is so much faster than IE and stuff like that. Nowadays, it's just like, I feel like everything is its own.
Yeah, because there's like 24 different versions of every browser now. That's like.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, obviously, all the ISPs are
What's
like,
my Chrome on? Chrome right now is on version.
wow, look at that chart. I totally would have. Okay, no, this down performance.
Whoa! Google Chrome is on version 35.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jesus.
JavaScript compiler is the fastest of any major browser. And when it comes
So here just comes basically the specs, tech specs.
Safari is in a league of its own.
Software. We're not even on mobile software yet.
Yeah, they're moving through fast though. Like how we talked about, they didn't do the sales stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder how much airtime Cook's gonna get then. Who's this guy?
Looks like a skinny Steve Ballmer.
Okay.
Really great. And when you go to a website, you can really appreciate the new design. It's simpler.
Free advertising for.
Oh, it's not. This isn't. They're not going through like iWork and iLife, are they? Or is it?
I don't know. Right now he's going Safari. Oh yeah, I remember when they went through the iWork and all that stuff.
That's so depressing.
Yeah.
Instant access to all my favorite sites.
Wow! You press the bar, and
I
there's
know.
icons, there's
I don't
websites.
even use those like bookmark. I don't use bookmarks and stuff anymore because I feel like it's so much faster to type something and just jump to it than it is to click a button and open something.
I get this new spotlight suggestion at the top.
I don't want. I don't know if I would like that.
In your status bar, wow.
Go ahead and see the entire article right under the site. It's super convenient.
So it's like suggestive search.
You're gonna love this.
If you use tabs, you're gonna love this. Oh man, you can scroll through your tabs. I would have never thought of that.
And now click on there you go. Beautiful bird's eye view of all my open tabs. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause with a bunch of pictures.
Tabs. How
Yeah.
exciting can you make tabs?
True.
So I'll find in there, I'll cut the pen. And then I'm gonna choose this one. I'm gonna share
Yosemite.
it with the high res. Apparently, it couldn't be easier in Safari.
Now, yeah, literally just walking through all the Safari features.
Well, I thought they would have done that.
Yeah.
Why is Safari suddenly a big?
one click
Deal.
on ready.
No idea.
It's that easy.
It's just showing generally how to integrate with OS 10 Yosemite.
I'm gonna add my 2 cents. So I can go here.
Oh yeah, they got like that's like Sketch, isn't it? Where you
Yeah.
can like select a part of the screen.
Edit this image. However you want.
I like that. I like the in-app editor and stuff, or the in-house editor. Like I just recently learned that they had like in OS 10 preview, you know, anything you use to preview a document that you can add your digital signature.
Yeah.
'Cause I had to sign some documents. I had no idea that you can do that.
Hmm.
There's this cool feature where you can take your webcam, like you can sign a piece of paper and then stick it up to your webcam, built into OS 10, and then it takes your signature and scans it in.
Now, I want to point this out to Fred and Mel. And I can use my trackpad to draw on the image. So I'm going to go ahead and draw an arrow here. There we go. And you notice,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, climbers. He's drawing on it. And he wrote, check out the climbers. Wow. Who would have thought that that was possible? That sort of thing you could do in Paint.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and create a
Everything's just in-house now. What's he doing now?
okay. Not so good at drawing, but markup's going to help me. There we go.
Oh, no way.
Oh no.
Text bubbles.
I like how we both did that at the same time.
I hope the road is, wait for it, multi-threaded.
He made a geek joke.
Okay, so I think I've done enough.
He got like 2 people in the crowd with that one. He literally got like 2 people.
Literally face palm.
I feel like 80% of the crowd didn't get that.
I think the rest of them just like hanging their head in shame.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe that they like showed an OS, but for 60% of that they showed the browser.
Yeah.
Next. Something entirely different. It's called continuity.
Continuity.
We believe we should be able to use the right device for the moment. Maybe your phone.
This is gonna be cross-platform sync, do you reckon?
Or kick back on the couch. Maybe you're
Ah,
trying to get some work done.
interesting.
But we also want the transitions between
Oh, my Twitter is blowing up right now.
absolutely as natural and seamless as possible. Now, our continuity features.
I can imagine, yeah, that it's gonna be.
Because now AirDrop works between iOS and the Mac.
Finally, okay, I never understood why that wasn't a thing. Like, why wouldn't you have that work between your 2 main platforms?
Yeah.
Something where we really take it to the next level. It's called handoff. So
Handoff.
turns out now that when you're working on your Mac, your devices around you, proximity, are aware of each other and are aware of what you're up to.
This is what they're working towards, and you notice that with the iOS, and
On your
Yeah.
iPad,
so you get the feel of you can continue doing stuff.
swipe up, and you can pick up working on what you're working on your Mac.
So I'm guessing you have to have the same app?
I don't know how it will work. Maybe it's baked in.
This works in the other direction as well. So let's say you're composing an email.
They're talking about like you do work on your laptop, and then you can continue it on your
And prompt
iPad. You're kind of like cloud computing, but
finishing that
That'd be
message.
great.
they're aware of each other and stuff.
Okay, I like that. I like the mail aspect of that.
What was that? Sorry, I missed that.
Sorry, he was saying like if you're typing on your phone, like if you're ever like typing on your phone an email and you want to attach a picture that's on your desktop, you just walk over to your Mac, swipe or click the mail icon, and then your message will open up.
So this is going to be a manual thing, is it? So you press a button and it flips up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Configuration ever having been done on your phone.
Now it's instant hotspot.
And prompts you.
Because I can imagine, like, you typing something on a mobile device and you're like, oh, I really need a desktop for this. And you just can move it across. That would appeal.
Yeah. Now they talked about instant hotspot, and that just like jumps straight to. Whoops, sorry. I think it's open. Now I wonder how that implements. Is that just like, what if somebody else's device is in your proximity? Oops, sorry. Basically, he's talking about the guys who aren't on iMessage. Ah, finally, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, SMS is now relayed on OS 10.
Really, the live log on Verge says this is awesome and amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
Interesting.
Wait, what?
Interesting. So you can answer your call with your Mac, and it uses the Mac speakers, just like a car.
Whoa.
Works even if your phone is across the house.
Oh, yeah. That's different. That's a little
That's interesting.
like OS 10. I don't even know the Yosemite. I didn't even spell that Yosemite.
Why
Except
don't phones do that? I mean, you guess you have like Bluetooth audio and stuff going across. So I'm surprised that it's not possible to do that anyway. Like you should be able to make a call on your laptop.
yeah,
With your
I
phone.
guess yeah. Some people might want to turn that off because I wouldn't want those notifications like if people call me like.
Oh yeah, true.
That's cool. Like they can set phone calls on your Mac automatically. But it's definitely interesting because I mean, like if you think of it, like especially if you're in an office setting, you're at your computer, like mainly.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people just have their like tablets or whatever next to the computer anyway.
Yeah, and if you just want to open it on your phone or computer and just answer it. In a way, it's hands-free, like you're saying, like a car. It's just speak.
Yeah.
So now he's just doing the full-on demo of everything. Okay.
See, what I think would be good is if you had like a little mobile phone icon,
Mhm.
and you just drag stuff onto the mobile phone icon, and then it sends it on your phone, and it shows up.
Yeah, that's super simple. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly something I think Apple would have done too. That's what AirDrop should have been.
Yeah.
AirDrop is like that on the Mac, but it's not like that on the iPhone.
It should be the same the other way. You know, you got something on your phone, you click the share icon. There's desktop there, and you press that, and it goes onto the computer.
See, that's cool. That's like the whole like browser bookmark thing. You just open up and then you're on the same page.
Because the advantage that Apple has with this is because they make their own stuff, it's going to work better. Because if you did it on Windows, then there's so many devices, and that's how is always the problem with things like Bluetooth. You have to try and pair it up and all that sort of stuff. There's so many different range of devices, whereas this is just purely connecting devices.
So, with the phone call, okay, no, your phone would still be using the data, right?
Oh yeah, because it's technically using your
As like a
laptop or
middleman.
desktop as a speaker, basically, a speaker and a microphone.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can do your FaceTime thing anyway, can't you? But that uses the internet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right. It's called Dr. Dre Live. Wow.
Wait. Oh, he was.
He's about to.
Let's see. Okay. Oh wow, that's.
Wow, I was actually calling him.
Wow. I talk to people like him all the time. That sounds really bad. You just said that. That sounded either racist or. They definitely name dropped him out there.
Yeah, they have to.
uh,
I don't know why I'm face palming at this, but I kind of am.
The office would be about 4:30, but I think orientation, new employee orientation starts at 9.
everybody's like on Twitter got Dr. Dre's phone number.
Well, Dre, it's been great chatting with you. I'll see you around campus. All right, bye.
Okay, I see that, the little name drop, but still, that's really weird.
That was a bit weird. It's like, that's a bit strange. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna call Dr. Dre.
Let's just call up Dr. Dre.
Notification center with the new date.
$3 billion, that deal.
Available to devs today. This is not launched to everybody today.
Ah, real. Oh, you know everybody downloads those dev copies though.
Oh yeah, you get like the Grandmaster and all that stuff. Everyone else gets it in the fall, and it will be free.
Okay,
Free upgrade.
not bad, not bad.
So
Yeah,
you're
if
gonna
you
get to
think of
take
it,
advantage of it.
there's not a lot of, I mean, like UI and then the continuity. There's nothing like a major feature, you know.
Yeah, I'm liking the continuity.
Yeah,
I
continuity is
think
definitely
that
a step
is a
ahead.
good start. I think a lot more could be done with that.
Yeah, yeah,
Because that's what Apple's about, isn't it? It's like trying to create a ecosystem that people use.
yeah.
A lot more could be done with that. It's a good start, definitely.
Well, which is we're having a public beta.
They're having a public beta program this year,
Interesting.
so non-developers can get it.
You can sign up on the web
Up, off I go.
throughout the summer. That is OS
I wonder if I could VirtualBox now, probably won't work.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
All right, that's okay.
Next up is iOS.
I feel like it's only gonna be free upgrades from this point on. You know, like
yeah.
they have enough money where they don't need to worry about.
Next up is iOS.
Okay, iOS 8.
Oh no, they've got to do the sales stuff now, haven't they?
Yeah,
For iOS.
I feel like with
Sold
iOS.
16 million units. Was
Yeah.
it? Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like with iOS, like last time, or the iOS 7 was more feet. What do you call that? What's the word I'm looking for? Like look over functions, you know? Like it was more like feel. But now I think it's gonna be the opposite, like more functions over, or features over like how it looks and stuff. Because I don't think they're gonna do another UI overall. You know?
Yeah. God damn it, where's the new categories, man? That's what I'm waiting for. I want to see something new.
Yeah.
I keep seeing iMacs, iPhones, that's all like old now.
Yeah.
iOS device in the past 12 months.
I want to see what the smoke like. What's the like? I feel like they're going through it pretty fast. I want to know if they're gonna end it with something like different. Are they gonna announce hardware? Are they gonna? When's the last time we heard one last thing? You know?
Yeah.
They had bought an Android phone.
Here comes the shots at Android.
Many people bought Android phones by mistake.
No, most people buy iPhones by mistake, trade them in because they don't like them.
And decided to check
Nearly half of our customers in China switched from Android to iPhone.
nearly, in fact, nearly half.
Do we have any like trade-ins for iPhone 5Cs? Have you seen many of them, right?
Like the multicolored ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they flopped in China. Remember they thought they were gonna kill China.
And iOS 7 took that to even higher level. That was iOS 7.
So that's iOS 7. They're gonna go for iOS 8?
Measured it at 97%.
I think iPod Touch has to get a Touch ID.
Faction line, everyone bitched about it when it first changed over.
Now, what is the
You know what, dog? Want this?
iOS 7 game.
our software update for OS available to many customers with iOS 7, our latest release. 9 out of 10 people in our install base will run our latest operating system.
He's better at getting through the stuff faster though, the sales and stuff.
Oh wow, less than 1 out of 10 of their customers are on their latest software.
Yeah.
to Android.
That's always a
If you look at their latest release,
Oh no, they're saying Android has less than 1 out of 10 on their
Yeah,
latest.
no. iOS 9 out of 10.
iOS is 9 out of 10.
and if you look at a broader group, over a third of their customers are running a version of Android.
Did you see the Surface 3 launch?
The Surface 3, no.
They like directly compared it with an iPad in person. Like they took shots at the iPad too,
Wow, really?
because it's lighter than an iPad or something like that.
There's a lot of I've noticed there's a lot of fanboys for the Surface because you can actually use it as a computer.
I heard of a lot of the reviews. I just see people saying like it's not what they want. They're really trying to get it to replace that laptop, you know.
Mm.
And a lot of people just
It's
can't.
not possible. People need a laptop. That's what you do work on.
Yeah. And like they're trying to do all these things with like the stand and how it feels on your lap to make it feel more like, you know, easy.
Wow, they're really taking shots at Android.
Yep.
Wow, mobile malware 99% Android.
Android. That's yeah.
Boom.
I've been reviewing a lot of antivirus stuff on my Nexus.
Is that faster than this?
Crazy.
Yeah, the live blog's ahead for some reason. I think their stream's a bit behind. But yeah, iOS 8, dude.
Okay, let's see it. It's coming up.
Today we're announcing iOS 8.
What's up? What's the features? I mean, I really don't know what they're gonna. Are they gonna do the widgets? Are they gonna do something finally different?
iOS 8 is a giant release.
Oh,
It's really two stories, not one.
he says giant release.
Great in but it also has incredible developer features. So you can extend your experience and build apps that you couldn't do before.
Build apps that they couldn't build before. What is it? Oh.
We're talking about the in-user. And to do that, I'd like to bring the question back up and say,
So Craig's the like go-to guy for all this stuff.
Is he Mr. Software, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Any chance you can turn up the stream a bit, dude?
Yeah, sure.
about iOS 8. Now, iOS 8, of course, builds on the design
Hear that?
of iOS 7.
Yeah.
With enhancements for both iPhone and iPad. Let's start with the phone. Now, in iOS 8, we've refined Notification Center. But
It was still limited. Notification Center was one of my biggest gripes.
Yeah, definitely still a minute.
Because apps can't take advantage of it. You can't do anything with them.
reply right
Finally.
to the bar.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Have to leave the app you're in. And this works for all kinds of
I used to jailbreak specifically for that feature.
and it works on the lock screen. So you can just swipe across on the lock screen to get those actions.
But they need to give more to developers for this, for it to be any good. You want to be able to like directly reply to someone in Instagram or in Facebook.
Your most recent apps. Well, now you can also use that same double tap to get at the people you communicate with
Oh,
frequently. It's really handy.
okay.
In iOS 7, we introduced this great tab view in Safari. Well,
God.
it's a great tab view to
That looks exactly like Chrome.
Yeah, it
of
does.
all your tabs. And Safari also picks up the sidebar that we love in Yosemite with access to your bookmarks, your reading list, and your shared links. And we've made managing your mail easier than ever before. So now if you're reading a message, you want to remember to get back to it, so you're going to mark it unread, we can do that with just a single gesture. And
Gesture-based
if you want to
swipes.
flag a message, you can just pull across as a flag option, but if you pull all the way across, you can delete with just a gesture. Piece I love the best is what we've done with composing messages. You ever found yourself composing an email, and then you really wish like you could get at something else in your inbox, maybe for that reply? Well, now you can. Just swipe that message down, and you have access to the rest of your mail.
Better at multitasking, not too bad. This guy's scratching.
Clapping at that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Swipe
Wow,
down.
that's it? They kind of just went through that pretty quick.
What?
That was your best feature. I don't know.
It still does not make sense to me that they won't open up the notification centers to developers.
I know. If that was like their biggest features, I totally feel like that could have been an iOS 7 point something.
Yeah. Kind of got it, but that's not. That's Facebook, which was integrated into Apple anyway.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, yeah, my head. Sorry, I'm looking at
Not good.
live blog, but they've basically got a Facebook thing. It says comment and like. But that's still the things that are built in. Does that do that anyway?
What?
When you get a Facebook notification, can you reply to that straight from notification?
No.
Okay.
You can't do anything with the notifications except when you tap it, it opens the app.
Yeah, it just opens the app. Yeah. I guess it's better.
I don't know. Do you feel like that's an iOS 8 update though? Like,
No.
not like a 7 point something to you?
But he did say there's two major things in it, didn't he?
Okay,
This
yeah,
isn't
I
major.
was about to tweet that.
He says two stories to it, didn't he?
I think the second story is for the developers.
God, this is so boring.
I know.
Let's watch me check my email. I can swipe it. Watch me swipe. Swipey, swipey, swipe. Whoa, what happened to Johnny Ive's hair?
I haven't seen him. Where's he
Oh,
go?
you'll see on the live share in a second. That's funny.
Oh Jesus.
Who's that?
So it sounds like this guy's trying to be a comedian as well as.
Yeah. Nice.
Still, nothing so far as continuity is alright.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
Okay,
too
right.
excited about iOS 8. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff I can still get in jailbreak. If anything, quick reply is like the best thing.
But this is what happens every time I watch this. Like I expect big things, and it just seems to be very slow. It's not a bad thing because it works for them. They make so much money out of it. But it's frustrating for people who love this sort of thing, and that's why we move to Google or like we see so much developments elsewhere.
Okay, see, that who we don't speak of.
Yeah.
You remember that? He just said iOS 8 is basically a collection of nifty tricks and new gestures at this point. That can't be all.
It can't be.
I guess what I'm saying. I'm like, it feels nice, like a nice new feature things, but unless you better drop a bombshell to call it 8.
Yeah, because what 7 was.
The
No, was
UI
it, was it
itself.
6
Like
was,
everything.
yeah, so 7 was the UI, 6 was Siri, wasn't it? That was the clincher for 6. Was it 6? Was it 7?
6 was Siri, 7 was the whole look thing.
Yeah, 7 was the
And
UI.
everyone moaned.
So what's so big about would make you want to upgrade? You can't say quick reply. That's not
Yeah,
going to make what people like. Why should I upgrade my
I mean,
phone?
that makes me jailbreak, but that doesn't make me like, you know,
Why haven't they opened up the keyboard
I don't know.
to
They haven't-
developers?
I still,
Oh my
I
God.
still can't believe it's the fixed grid icon. I want to see. I hope they do something with the icon. And then this also leaks into like, you know how people are expecting it's gonna be a bigger phone with a new home screen?
Yeah.
Oh wait, QuickType. What's this? Is this like an Android thing?
Wait, it's not doing swipe, is it?
I don't know. He's talking something about QuickType. Let's see. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I might stand corrected.
Underlined it all have been the language models under autocorrect. iOS 8, QuickType supports predictive type suggestions.
No.
Oh, predictive typing. Welcome to Android.
Faster than ever before.
Quick. Buy the domain. Fuck you. Predictive type.
We both use it, don't we? But it never suggests what we
autocorrect
want.
is gonna go even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm
what
saying.
it-
Exactly. It's
Miss
gonna.
White always picks the wrong word as well, so.
You know what people are gonna do? They're gonna do like the little game when you press the middle thing and keep making your own like paragraph out of it.
Just keep on clacking. People even speak like nobody speaks perfect English in text messages that I text. There's
Yeah.
no way to predict it.
Awesome for a snoozer because it learns how you type.
Okay, never mind. He says it learns how you type, so.
But that's what happens with autocorrect, and then you get those really weird words that come up because where you've used them once,
has
it
to
learns
do-
it.
Because we use SwiftKey, don't we? So it's kind of like SwiftKey in that it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's a big thing.
What's that?
They just integrated all these new languages.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, it's no swipish thing.
You know what they still need to do? They still can't. What's ridiculous to me is you still can't leave a group SMS on iOS.
Ha! Yeah.
If somebody gets you in there, you're pretty much screwed.
On your iPad.
Wait.
On your iPad, and when you receive a call from someone going like this, you can pick it up right on your iPad.
It's funny that you just said that.
That's
No way, really?
next up.
Messages? Is he finally gonna say we can get out of this group shit?
App on iOS, and iOS 8 is better than ever. So when it comes to group messages,
Oh?
it's a great enhancement. You can now name your friends. You can add or remove people from a conversation.
Finally! You can leave it! Yes!
If you've ever been on one of those noisy threads and it just keeps buzzing in your pocket, but you can do not disturb on a
I stand corrected.
and you can choose
Was the best iOS ever now. You can leave it.
I can now leave shitty group messages.
So how did it work before? What? So you
You
just
were
like
just
message
okay, so you can delete it, right? You can delete the message, but as soon as the next message comes in, you get added back
it
in.
brings it all back again. Wow.
So somebody
That
added me.
must suck.
So the way to troll people is you just add them in and you keep on messaging them.
You troll people.
you
You just add everybody into the message.
just keep on messaging them.
hold your finger down on the microphone button, and then you can just
Tap and talk.
signal when you're done
Oh.
and send what you said. And it's really cool.
Okay, I've never recorded a message that I just want to send right away because it always gets something wrong.
Yeah. You're weirdly nervous, even though like
Like,
it's like with Siri, like when you first hear with Siri, like I don't know what to say.
It's fun to be out there to be the first one to show you a big, powerful platform for communication. That's what it's about.
Who's this dude?
I don't know.
Still, nothing really. It's just in small enhancements here and there.
Yeah. It's on. I seriously don't know why it's like took them this long for us to leave group SMS.
It's because they don't. This is the sort of stuff they're supposed to introduce, like, not once a year. Like they're supposed to do this over.
Oh yeah,
This because have your over. Yeah, you know you get like your over-the-air updates. Like surely at that point they should be introducing new cool stuff because then it'll make you look forward to them. But it's usually just bug fixes, isn't it?
No, yeah, it's never a new feature.
Hmm.
I mean, there's like those rare occasions where they fix something, they add a little bit something, but like
It's a shame, really.
it creates bigger hype and more people are like.
Yeah, I know. But you shouldn't be saving up stuff for your user base to make them. Well, I guess you would, wouldn't you? If you're making money, you want to buy the next one. But in
then
terms
again,
of
like,
this,
they're not
these are
making
such-
money from iOS, are they?
I don't know. Probably. If I say open the people buy a new iPhone.
Because usually the previous device can still use the latest iOS.
Yeah, true.
Unless it's like one of those things where when they introduced Siri, you couldn't use Siri unless you're on the new phone.
Well, what? We're an hour in, so I don't know about new hardware.
Yeah.
Maybe there isn't anything exciting.
Slide up, send the message just like that. Super easy. And I can do the same thing with a video message or even with a selfie.
Do you remember when they did iOS 6? Was it iOS 5 to 6 or 6 to 7? Where they're like, oh, there's like, was it 200 new features or something like that?
Yeah.
Was it 200 or 500 new features?
These are just like 20 of the ones that we really want to talk about.
And then, yeah, didn't they do like a slide which like put loads of stuff that they had?
Yeah,
It
like
feels to me like they've just picked a couple out and they're just showing it.
even if you make it look like more, you could
Yeah.
fine with you making it look like more. Like this voice thing, I don't want to send voice fucking audio chats through my.
Yeah. This got capability of doing that in instant message apps. Never used it. Never
Yeah.
needed to.
Like I can send videos and stuff. You've always been able to send videos.
Oh, because it's inline playing.
It's inline what?
So it's not like opening a separate video and going full screen. It's like inside
Oh, okay. I see. I see what it's talking about.
the chat.
Needless to say, hair like that doesn't to me. So while he's going with his crisis backstage, look, I've got an audio message. Now, what's really cool is I can actually listen to audio messages and reply to them from a lock screen simply by raising my iPhone to my ear.
Okay, I always
Yay.
I turn that stuff off because that shit
Yeah.
kills your battery.
And that's what that means. The message
Who's gonna do this? No
Yeah.
one's gonna do this.
provides a great hair crisis in 2014.
Yeah.
I'll get things wrapped up here and we'll
You'd call someone if you wanted to talk like that.
Yeah.
super easy. So,
And if you're not gonna call them, you're gonna text them, and you're not gonna like. voice.
Exactly. The reason you text people is because you
You
can't
want
talk
to
to them.
talk to them.
powerful. Send a message just a swipe or even just a raise to your ear. So thank you, everybody.
All I'm getting on Twitter is you can finally leave group threads. That's all we needed to hear.
I didn't realise that was an issue because I've not had an iPhone in a long time, so I didn't realise.
I don't care about iCloud Drive.
Show us something new.
I want to see the icons changed. Like when they introduced folders, I was like excited because I was like, finally, I can organize my apps a little bit differently. But it's still the same stuff. So I'm like, oh, what I was getting to earlier though, since they're talking about iOS 8 now, and they haven't really been talking about the icons in the front, I'm guessing you think that means there is no iPhone 6 today.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that there's not a lot of hardware talk.
Because usually if they're going to start with iOS 8, then they normally want to talk about like, like if it was an iPhone 6 and everybody's alluding to the bigger screen, then they would have mentioned that.
It's really disappointing.
If they don't
Wait, what's that thing on the right? Is that black? You see that?
Wait, where?
The black laptop.
Where?
That's just on the right next to the MacBook Pro.
I didn't see it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm behind though.
That's weird.
And it's in part because of the great iOS tailored application. But it's also
Oh, maybe it was Windows because they're talking about iCloud.
Oh.
both technologies that apply.
Yeah, like a slide like that
Like
had all the
this.
iOS.
Yeah, made it feel like there's way more features in our iOS.
Now, one of them that we just released the last
Device enrollment program?
emblematic of our philosophy of
What's that?
that's the device enrollment program.
Let's see if there's anything exciting there.
I don't even know if I'm like. I remember back in the day I'd be so ready to like shoot the WWDC overview right after I finish this, but I might just go to sleep later.
Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? Really, like
I
it's
remember
kind of like.
before I was like a rush to get there, but I'm like I'm not even in a rush now. I wish our audiences aren't the same as they used to be, obviously.
Automatically setting up your calendar.
There's,
Maybe we're getting old, dude. Maybe that's why.
I'm saying.
It's just stuff that's maybe cool to the kids.
Yeah.
And maybe all the kids want to send voice bubbles to each other.
I know.
I send you a voice bubble.
No, what they want nowadays is this like
Snapchat.
okay, I use Snapchat for two people. But the
Yeah.
only reason I like it is because it forces you to fucking pay attention
Yeah.
to the like nowadays like it's so easy for us to get lost and everything. I realize I'm saying this on YouTube, but no, oh well. No one's gonna get this far in. Well, I was just going basically all over the cloud services.
So, we also extend our management to manage books and PDFs. This is, of course, especially valuable for education. Those are just a few features for enterprise.
Oh, I'm apparently really behind on the live blog. There we go.
Okay, this is the thing that was like really leaked, the health book thing.
Oh yeah, because this is challenging S Health, isn't it? Samsung's health thing.
Yeah,
Oh, they're doing Fitbit, are they?
maybe they're combining with them. He's showing all these devices.
Oh, there's a different one.
I think it's like an app for all of those to kind of store the data in, maybe.
Have you ever considered having one of those like health tracking devices? Is that
I saw the
appeal to you?
Fit. Like, they've never sold them here till recently. I think it was a Fitbit, and I kind of want to. Like, they're like $100, I think. But
Yeah.
I kind of wanted it just because I recently started like working out and running again.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. One, like, I feel weird running with my iPhone. That's like one. I like Runkeeper, but then I don't have a good like secure case for my iPhone when I'm running. You know, like, when it's in my pocket, just like jumping around and stuff. So I think one of those devices would be better for those situations. You know, it's just like straps on your wrist.
Oh God.
Because the Fitbit, I think that's the one that like it tracks you even in your sleep. I think that's the one. Right?
Yeah, that's the one that's. Yeah, my sister's got one. It does like sleep and steps and calories burned and all.
Yeah.
It's a heart rate monitor and all that.
Wow, it would be fun to try. Like if I ever get like time to try it out, I'll definitely pick one up.
It's cool. It's geeky. Not sure I'd keep it for very long.
Yeah, I don't know, me neither. Especially because I'm like I don't know. That's why I was thinking about smartwatches. I don't know like how often I'd wear it because I like
Yeah.
aesthetic is a big part of what I wear in terms of like on my wrist and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm trying to get more into fitness.
Wow. You wait till you see this quote.
Uh-oh.
That's a salesman's quote.
Let's see. We believe Apple's healthcare will should interact with people. Okay.
That quote.
How the health industry interacts with people. What does that even... What?
It's gonna revolutionize everything, dude. Everything's gonna get revolutionized.
Security
In terms of
can.
your health, if you haven't got that app, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna die a horrible death.
I'm gonna tweet Apple's about
You just got current with the Apple apps.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is depressing. Is this all it's gonna be? Software?
Health's cool, but I mean that's like
I feel like
what
it's,
the
I
hell
feel like
is
it's
a
only gonna
selling
be software.
feature? Family sharing? Like none of these things are like selling me on iOS 8 right now.
It's like they've forgotten what's cool.
Yeah, what's like family sharing? Like you have AirDrop and all those things. Like I feel like how much do these features really benefit them? You remember when they did that like photo sharing album stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing like some people really like the whole like. I remember when I was like, you remember the iMovie suite and stuff? Like, that was really cool software when it came out.
Mm.
I just don't know about nowadays, like the stuff that they release for the phones. Yeah, Find My Friends. That's like, I swear to God, like 2% of iOS users actually use that.
Yep. Same with Google Latitude. They shut it down, didn't they? Did they shut down Latitude?
Yeah,
Because no one was using it.
Find my friends. That's just like such a weird.
Why would you? Yeah, it's all right
Why
to
would
do
you,
it like
Unless you-
ways, like if
Yeah.
you're driving and you want to like send it just a tracking thing to show where you are. But other than that, you
Yeah, and if you need a whole network, there's like Foursquare and all that for it.
Why people share?
and when do you need to know where 8 of your friends are all the time? Like
Yeah, maybe family and kids. I remember when my friend first got his iPhone, his mom bought
Yeah.
it for him, right? So we were at the library and he was like, his mom called. She's like, "Oh, where you at?" And he's like at the library. She's like, "All right, just checking. Checked you on Find My Friends, just making sure you weren't lying." I was like, "What?" Oh, look at the game he's showing, Duncan.
yeah.
Wait. What are they clapping for? I just missed that.
So that,
What was that? Ask for permission. Oh, I think when they
last parents permission will pop up. Oh, that's because they had the whole thing where people
yeah,
where kids were
they
buying.
lost a lot of money
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
because kids were buying stuff.
With in-app purchases, there's a big thing, wasn't it? Like some dude lost like $4,000. His kids were
Yeah.
buying his stuff in the in-apps.
They refunded a lot of people.
Yeah.
Are available to you on all of your devices.
Wait, I thought the photos have always been available on all your devices.
Wasn't it photo stream?
Yeah, this has always been. There's kind of like
You can never freaking delete them. You had to.
Yeah.
You could only delete the ones that were on the device.
oh yeah, that was weird. And what I didn't like about that is when I gave my mom my old device, so she would get my photo stream photos. So that was really like
You can't get rid of them.
yeah.
It's like you don't have control on any one device. You have to like do it on a computer.
It's such a hassle to like yeah.
iOS 8 photos, we give you great search suggestions, for instance, of locations, photos taken near where you are right now, photos taken a year
I recently got an app called Heyday. That was pretty cool. It's like have you ever heard of that app, Heyday?
No.
It like shows you photos you've taken on that specific day, like a year ago or 2 years ago.
Oh, my friends are using it on Facebook. Or
Yeah.
statuses. A status like a year ago and it'd be like 5 weeks to Lanzarote or the photo of us going to the summer ball last year, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just recently got into it. It's cool stuff.
You like forget half that stuff, you're like, oh yeah!
I forgot I did that.
So it's like a diary sort of thing, and you just flip in the diary to a certain date.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's using your social network.
Oh, dude, this sucks so far.
I'm completely bored, by the way.
I'm bored. Yeah.
It's nothing
something
really
good.
that interesting. Customers are going to come in and go, meh.
Make me want to go to an Apple store right now. Like, why
What
would
I
I
always
want
think is like when somebody walks in, like, and they ask you what's new on iOS 8, what do you say? Like, what's the, you know what I mean?
Quick reply!
Yeah.
A
Just
keyboard!
swipe some more stuff, that's it.
Yeah. Gestures!
Gestures.
Yeah.
That's how I think of every iOS. Like with iOS 7, you can say, well, the whole UI is different, but what do you say with 8?
It's funny because, like, before this started, The Verge's title was Apple's WWDC 24 keynote, the future of iOS, the Mac, and more. So that's pretty much what it's been. Just showing iOS, the Mac, I guess, versus.
Yeah, you're right. I think the hardware is not even going to be
Not
mentioned.
even going to be featured. Well, I mean, unless they're going to spend 40 minutes, and this ends soon, talking about new stuff.
And that's nowhere near enough if they were going to talk about a whole new phone.
Yeah, true.
They're
The,
just
the fact that he's got his phone out, like, that doesn't look new. Looks like
yeah, usually they like to tease it with like a new phone, like while they're
Yeah.
using.
level control, but I don't need to because it does such a great job. And I also have that control for color. So I can just drive up the color, for instance, bring out the sky.
Such a shame. Apple had so much potential.
What we've been able to achieve.
But then you can't argue that because they're obviously one of the most successful companies in the world.
Yeah, so
So
too much.
whatever they're doing it right.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know if we must be a niche.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're such a specific
Yeah.
market compared
Yeah.
to the normal person.
All my devices. So let's take a look at my iPhone.
Even a normal person, you don't follow like computery stuff and Microsoft and all that, and you're poor guy. Like you don't
Yeah.
really.
There's nothing in there interesting to make me go buy an iPhone.
Yeah.
I only bought this because we moved here. If we hadn't moved here to where somewhere was no signal, I would have still used my old Nokia C3.
Yeah, but you like Android, don't you? Like, that's right.
Yeah, when I thought of getting a
You
smartphone, I
wouldn't
got
switch
this
over,
straight away.
'cause
My iPod, I had my iPod for apps, and then when I thought of getting a phone, I thought Samsung. I like the look of this. iPhones are too blocky, and I know how much they break so easily. Like I've had customers come in and they've
Kid
dropped it
repairs
on.
iPhones. Well, you've repaired iPhones, haven't
People
you,
drop them on
Adrian?
carpets, no break.
Yeah, back in the day.
You had loads of people, didn't you, take them to you?
That was a stressful freaking.
Mostly screen breaks, wasn't it? Was it screen breaks
Yeah,
mostly?
huge. Especially when you like in a high school environment, kids drop their phones all the time.
So let's take a look at photos. Mac. Maybe I get rolling here. I have my moments.
Nothing mentioned the Apple stuff in the BBC News technology bit in a moment.
They'll do it after. I guess it's like an NDA until it's all done.
Yeah, they don't want to say in case something big comes up.
Yeah.
If I find a photo I like, let go. Watch site.
Okie dokie, doing the photo editing, doing Zoom.
I'm just gonna lay back a bit further. I feel like I should fall asleep.
I'm just waiting for this to finish so I can go cook dinner.
Brightening up. Have the same kind of adjustments.
Oh.
Light color meters. So I can just close these controls.
iPhone. Oh no, it won't be an iPhone because I've shown the iPhone. It's not going to be a Mac because I've got the Macs there and they're not new.
As much. I think only thing I could see is viable is the iPad or the iWatch.
I don't know if they'll do the iWatch because it's still early in development, isn't it? Like, if we've seen all the other ones and how big they are, I don't know. And has there been any leaks or anything? Have you noticed any leaks of anything?
No, I mean I know I haven't been following to be honest.
Yeah.
It's so hard nowadays too to do new hardware without there being leaks.
Yeah, true.
They have to get it done through China.
This has been so anticlimactic.
Yeah, that's what I thought about the Xbox One late release.
Oh.
It was like none of this stuff applies to me. None of this is going to. I'm not going to use any of this. So it's about this and Xbox One. They're supposed to be like, and it's kind of.
Yeah. I watch it just because I'm interested in it.
Well, I was interested because of work, half because of work, and half because I was just interested in the
Yeah,
the
I mean, it's new
consoles.
stuff's good.
And yeah, they kept going on about like Twitch and you can have your fancy football and yeah,
Some people,
it's
you
just
know.
it felt like more American football.
Siri does Shazam now. That's not that exciting.
I used Shazam once.
Yeah, I used it a couple of times.
That's
No,
eight.
if you.
8.
That's what I was saying.
Sorry.
Oh man!
I just-
I was 7.3. Like.
Yeah, it should be, shouldn't it? It should just be a point update. Or even like a half point update. 7.6. Yeah.
These are the features that should have been in all your previous iOS 7 updates.
What can you say to someone? Like, this is why you should upgrade to iOS 8 over iOS 7.
Lots of little thingies.
They're just tweaks, isn't it? It's just tweaks.
Normal people don't even. I feel like when I see friends who are like, "Oh, I have an update," they just update. You know, like.
Greatly improved maps in China. Wow. What about the rest
Not
of
in
the world?
China.
How many people are watching this who are in China?
Wasn't it Apple Maps? They did and completely screwed them
Screwed
up and then
yeah,
said
apparently it's good now. Though.
they said just download other people's apps.
Apparently it's good now.
I'm never going to use
Well,
Apple Maps.
apparently it's greatly improved in China.
I'm not in China. I'm never
Yeah,
going
I'm not
to
in China either.
What's
China's
gonna
quite low on my travel list.
Oh.
But there's a lot more. Get ready, Adrian. There's a lot more.
For developers, I literally.
Oh, yeah. That's about iOS provides to devs.
Is that what they're gonna talk about for the rest of the?
That's what they just said. It's about what iOS 8 provides to devs.
I don't know why me leaning more closer to the screen is going to get the little video louder.
What is
Yeah.
it? I don't understand how you're saying this allows people to make new apps that they've never been able to do before.
Hey, Charles, you can turn the stream up a tiny bit, dude.
Yeah, sorry.
More incredible.
Because I've got the Sky
No,
Pass on.
Now, all of these apps are delivered at the App Store.
You can see what they're saying over here anyway.
Yeah. It's just because we're ahead.
Yeah.
Shoo. 1.2 million.
So they're still. This is all going to be software, isn't it?
I guess so. That's
So it's like, we're relying on you to make our stuff cool. Because we can't be
I
bothered to
guess
do it
that's what
anymore.
WWDC is. It's a developers conference. Like,
Yeah,
but I guess they're going to have a separate event for sales stuff.
maybe. Maybe that's why they're trying to talk about only little things. Maybe they're saving the big stuff for the customer. Where do they announce the big stuff?
It's here.
Oh.
Normally, WWDC is the big event.
Is that where they
Worldwide Developers Conference.
Is that where they announce like the new phones? and
Yeah.
things?
They're like, oh, here's a new iPhone. It's got blah 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 blah.
Maybe it's not ready.
sometimes they have separate events, but
Oh yeah, sometimes they do.
you remember when they had that event? Was that WWDC when they released the new iMac? They launched the new Mac. They showed the new Mac Pro.
Yeah, that was the one you got excited about because there's so many different things that they showed in one
Yeah,
go. I think that was that WWDC 2013? I think it was last year's.
Was that last year's? I just remember there was like they actually released and they showcased some new stuff and nobody really knew about the iMac, the thin iMac. Like everybody that wasn't something that was really leaked.
Wasn't it? Didn't Tim Cook say there wasn't anything exciting happening here anyway? I swear there was a quote somewhere that someone said that.
If he
There's no new.
if he said
Well,
there's
not
no
obviously that, but they said there's no.
hardware
like-
releases.
Yeah, I can't remember what the quote was.
That kid looks so bored.
That kid looked bored.
I was just thinking I'd much rather go and find the old when they first announced the iPhone.
Go back to the ones that Steve Jobs did. They were good.
I
They
want-
showed good stuff.
I never
Yeah,
followed
app
anything.
previews, Duncan.
That one. He looks really bored.
Oh wow. What?
Oh shit! Did you hear that?
What?
App previews. Developers can integrate videos into their application page. My
Whoa.
It's
Where did that
skyrocket.
already?
Oh yeah. What?
Oh no, that's Android that does that already.
Well, kind of. Yeah. I mean, it's
You
got,
have
it's got a YouTube video inside the thing.
Yeah, and then
press
pictures.
it. Why don't they actually do app previews where you can trial an app?
Hmm.
Because that's what Android.
That's what I was thinking it was, but I mean, if they need videos, I don't mind it.
SDK is software development kit. It's what developers use to make their apps. It's like a platform to make apps.
I'd much rather go and see what happened when they first announced the very first iPhone.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is the big thing.
I'd like, if they're like kind of going, woo, about swiping, I want to know.
I
they
don't
get
know.
crazy?
It was ever since like copy and paste was not in the phone, and then they introduced copy and paste, and then the crowd went wild. Ever since then, they've done these tiny little things.
Wait, TestFlight is built into the App Store? Oh.
Is that what I was saying? About you can actually try things.
No, TestFlight is, I use it, TestFlight is when developers develop an app that isn't,
Quite ready.
It's like a beta, like apps that
Yeah,
aren't ready for use.
it's
for the
not-
public, really.
yeah, not public. You can go ahead and it takes your, what's that called? Your UDID, and then it allows only you to download the app.
Ah.
To see that if you never had it on your phone before, to see if a user uses it, there's new glitches come up because you've downloaded
Yeah,
it.
that's what beta
Not-
testing's all about. You got to find the bugs and fix them.
And poke them until they die.
Shit.
Oh, where the fuck's the hardware, man?
Did I
Sorry to
really-
swear, but
I tweeted out a link and my site's down. Why is my site down? What the hell just happened?
your site's down. Oh.
That's mine. On the way.
Screencap.com is down.
Oh, screen cap.
Uh-oh. Why is it down?
It says contact support. Oh, suspended. What have you done?
Why do I have a suspended page? Oh, shit. Josh. Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
No. Now it seems like I'm making a joke because I just said this is very good for business and my site's down.
Your site's down. I'm sure it'll come back up.
My site's down due to the heavy traffic.
So many people wanted to test flight.
Yeah.
Extensive flight. So basically, app sandboxing, nothing exciting. It's just showing how the devs can get their stuff working on the.
How much longer is it?
It's only like I don't think it'll be going that much longer. Yes, sharing widgets.
Who is this?
This is the Verge is like a really popular technology, like one of the most de facto.
I was like, how are they
technology.
doing the whole screen cap thing? There must
That's
have-
Adrian. Adrian's like streaming us. the
No, I
thing.
meant them doing it.
They're just taking pictures because they're inside it. It's called live blogging. You not heard of live blog before?
No.
It's basically like
They must have been really fast typers because
Yeah,
they're doing quotes.
they have to, and like
I
apparently they hurt their fingers after. Sorry, Adrian. Just having conversations.
No,
You're
it's okay.
explaining the geeky side of
Yeah, I'm
things.
just trying to explain to someone who doesn't really know.
It's fine. I'm trying to find out why the hell my site's down.
I find about
I'll
this
keep
sort of
it.
stuff like game announcers and stuff like that through guys at work
Wait,
or customers asking me about it like I know.
So what? There's now widgets on iOS.
no, that's not a fucking widget. That's some bull. That's some. when you put-
Widgets go into the notification center.
I don't call the. Oh no, I don't really consider those widgets. Have you seen the iOS 8
Mm.
widget concept?
Yeah,
Like-
that's what I'm looking at now.
I want
Is that what
widgets.
you're talking about?
I want widgets on my home screen, not on my goddamn notification center.
That's gonna go the way of dashboard, isn't it?
Yeah, but how many like you know how many people use dashboard on Mac nowadays?
I thought it got removed. They still have it.
I don't know if it's on the Mac anymore, but like I swear to God, every time I swipe to the left, where people are like, "What is that?" Like people who have Macs have no idea. Like, oh, that's been there. Like,
I actually thought it was cool until I saw the lack of widgets. Like,
yeah,
no one
like,
updated
the
their
coolest
widgets.
thing on there was like a calculator.
Exactly.
Or the most useful thing was a calculator.
I was like, oh yeah, okay, I could have a dashboard, I could have my Facebook notifications, Twitter, all this shit like online, so I'd have to check them individually. Nope.
But I'm on a computer, I just go on the website.
Yeah, but if you could press one button and have everything show up that shows you,
Yeah, but then I
like you
get
do on your
overload.
Android phone, like where you swipe down, it has everything. You could have that on your,
I know, but I find that annoying because
but they've got the sidebar now anyway on the Mac, so it does the same thing.
Okay, I gotta
I have a
wait.
charm bar.
iOS 8 comes out, I gotta hit up all the developers for the map previews.
God damn. I don't think we're going to see anything new.
No, neither do I. If this is what
I'm
they-
just showing you exactly what I've just talked about. Boring.
They've actually spent demoing random things.
But I remember one of the demos, he did exactly the same of what he talked about. So he talked about it, said, oh, let's do the demo, and he did exactly the same thing.
What do you mean?
Well, no, when he was swiping the emails, it was like, right, you do it that way.
I
and then he
know,
goes- and then he
but
did
they'd already
exactly
told
the-
you about
And
that.
I'm like, I don't need you
You
to
don't need
show
to
me
show,
to
yeah.
do that because it's swiping. The only thing different was they showed that
This is the
email
sort of
without
thing that you
blinking
just
it.
want to discover when you're on the OS. It's not something you just want to be shown.
Yeah, but you can't, as of like today, you can't leave people to just discover stuff. Like that woman. Yeah, I just couldn't figure out how to turn my laptop off, so I just
Yeah, that's
left it.
Windows 8. Windows 8's part of shit. That's
Yeah, but
different.
she'd have the same attitude with an iPhone.
No one can
Apple
figure out
product.
Windows 8.
You know what the most thing I get about Windows 8 is a damn like how it has a separate Skype app.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the Windows 8 Skype app. I can't
Yeah, but
actually
you can
find
download the
what-
desktop version. So you can
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, just use that.
I don't really Skype up from New Zealand. Me and the...
Third-party keyboards. What?
Weren't you
Ah.
just moaning about that earlier?
Yeah. Maybe they are going to do it. Well, this is extensions. Oh.
Oh, look, Swipe!
Yeah, they are. They are going to do it, dude. Third-party
dude, what?
keyboards.
Do what?
Third-party keyboards.
Oh shit.
It's like all the stuff you moan about.
Extensions. Yeah, but again, it's not like it's the
Not-
stuff that should be in the goddamn thing. It should have been like years ago.
But I guess they couldn't do it straight after like Android or something did it.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. So is this going to be a new section in the App Store, you think?
No idea.
access because we want to make sure to protect your privacy. But if that keyboard requires or you want to grant it ability, it can ask for access to the network to provide extended functionality. Those people for that extension in iOS 8.
Woo! Touch ID! God damn. I'm so upset that there's no new hardware.
Okay.
Touch ID is access to developers.
From the moment
Finally.
you use Touch ID,
Mm.
But can't that be hacked by using a cat paw?
there's no question.
What?
When that touch finger thing came out, people would like get a cat and put their paw on it and it'd work.
Oh,
That's
no.
why I saw that.
On iPhone 5S, 83% people love using Touch ID.
Do you use it?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Advantage of Touch ID as well.
I use it more than my passcode, obviously.
Hmm.
Touch ID protects login and user data and works by
I guess that's what people wanted. They wanted to be able to use it in apps.
successful fingerprint matches.
Yeah.
Always keeps the
I wanted it from the damn App Store password. I hated entering my App Store password all the
Oh
time.
yeah, I heard that.
So I used to have a jailbreak tweak that automatically filled it in.
That's right, health kit we now have. I'm surprised they're doing the same thing Samsung did.
Yeah.
from manual,
Here we go. Here's the home automation.
white balance, and focus. And we've enhanced the PhotoKit API with faster performance, the ability not just to read
I need to stop looking at the blog because that's like behind on the stream. It's ahead of everything. I
Oh,
feel like I'm announcing stuff before it's actually being shown.
Yeah, you are.
I don't mind anyway.
HomeKit API, but now we also have HomeKit.
It's
you
not going to
scroll down
affect
a
a lot
bit?
of people. Yeah, I know, but I kind of like seeing what's going to happen.
There are a lot of great home automation devices.
So this is what they're talking about, home automation stuff, right?
Yeah,
Well, like turning your lights on.
turning the lights on, unlocking your house.
How many people like
I
how?
wouldn't unlock my house with my phone.
Yeah, well, some people might.
Protocol, their own
People get apps to do it for their garage and stuff like that.
bring some rationality to this space. We started working with the leaders,
Oh wow.
Wow. All right.
and we've come up with HomeKit, with a common network protocol that has secure pairing to ensure that only your iPhone can open your garage door or unlock your door.
The fact is, if you got Touch ID and all that crap anyway, it would still it would be secure. This is as secure as having your keys in your pocket.
And then with Siri integration, you
Actually,
get ready
oh, unless because I mean, I guess you don't have your address on your keys. You have your address on your phone.
Well, I'm sure there are ways for people to hack into your phone regardless of how much
True,
protection
yeah.
they put on it.
Not
Well,
thinking
my
about that.
keys.
Well, I don't know. iPhone's pretty. I hate to say it, but iPhone is pretty secure for that sort of stuff. But you never know.
We still get stolen iPhone to come in.
Yeah, but that's like physically stealing them. That's not hacking the phone.
No, I meant if they stole your phone and then got into it.
server side of the app,
Oh, I see what you mean.
app logic,
Yeah, yeah.
authentication,
Yeah, I know you can't take Find My Phone off unless you take you sign in and take it off, which is annoying when people try and trade stuff in.
CloudKit
Free with limits.
with a
I like that.
programming model.
Free with limits.
No, they should have made it smaller font.
Yeah, with a star.
Yeah.
And when it comes to paying, CloudKit is effectively free.
He didn't say with limits.
Yeah.
To allocate
That's so like dodgy.
your app.
It's effectively free.
We get a petabyte of assets, 10 terabyte of database, and all the bandwidth
Right?
we use.
Petabyte.
Is that bigger than ten?
Yeah.
Next, I want to move on to something huge in the area of 3D graphics. It's called Metal.
What the?
know, OpenGL is the standards-based way for high-performance 3D graphics.
I really stay up 4 a.m. Get a quick reply.
Oh, sorry, dude.
No. It's okay. I'm just joking. It's my duty.
Anyway, it's their fault.
Yeah. If anything, if I get business out of this damn app previews, then I'm fine.
See, this is the type of thing on other presentations that they put into a graph, and they said, this is another phone, this is our phone, and they just had the difference. And then they moved on.
How they moved any further, I don't know.
They've really tailored this to developers now.
Like, I understand the issue with drastic change in iOS is the fact that, like, you have so much user base and people are so familiar that you can't do anything drastic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's, like, ways to iterate on what you already have. And
I'm wondering, like, it's either the case that they haven't finished what they've done yet, or there's so much to show they need to put it in a separate presentation.
I don't know.
You know, I wonder if WWDC is going to be the thing to look forward to now. If it's going to be like this every year, no one's going to want to watch it.
It's a different event than it was years ago.
Yeah. Like, this was the de facto thing. Everybody looked forward to this.
Yeah. I feel like this is definitely the software event now, like, rather than, like, it's not even feasible you would consider hardware releases. I don't know, maybe I'm still wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, I guess after hardware comes out, what the continued interest in those items is what third-party developers do with the apps. Like, in terms of games and stuff, lots of people come up to me going they want to buy an iPhone for their kids for the apps. So if they can get developers behind them...
Right, but there's this curve of where there's, like, early adopters, and then there's the people who, like, are the mainstream users, and then there's the laggards after that. And what you're supposed to do when you're selling stuff is tailor to the early adopters, and that's what this event always was. It's targeting the early adopters, even though as a developers conference, people would use that. Like, this is why there's so many live blogs.
It was their media, like, yeah.
It was a media event, like, it's a big event. But now it's just...
Like, obviously, it was always called Developers Conference, but everybody knew, like...
Everyone knew that this was where everything happened.
If they wanted to announce something that got traction, they were going to do it.
It would happen today, yeah, it would happen at this event.
Maybe they want to do an event on their terms, where they have more control of it.
Because if you think about it, if you're developing something for a new product, you'll see that new product anyway. Because you need to tailor for it. So it's the perfect time to announce it here.
The gaps between the phones was getting shorter, I swear. Like when the iPhone 5 came out, I was like, the iPhone 4.
Yeah, but they weren't dramatically, like 5 and 5S aren't dramatically different. Like they're always incremented in small bits between.
It'd be interesting. I mean, for the developers, if they're developing right now for their current phones and they drop a 6 out of nowhere, like.
Yeah.
And like the 6 is supposed to be a tragically bigger screen, so that's going to change a lot of the ways developers' apps are. They're going to have to scale.
Exactly. Like developers are going to have to adapt to the new device, and if they're going to hear it in an advert, then that's not right. Like they should hear it.
I mean, relatively, some of the big developers will get early access or whatever, like they always do.
Yeah.
To the new phones, but I mean, like. Yeah, like all these developers who get access to the SDK for 8 today are going to be programming, and then all of a sudden, like months from now, like not too long from now,
there's going to be something new come out with a new resolution, and they're all going to have to adapt.
New resolution, new way the icons get handled, or whatever. I don't even know what this guy's showing right now. It's on the butterflies.
Apparently, it's really good, says The Verge.
That's
so
cool.
I'm guessing it's showing the graphics capability.
Every time they show these type of things, they're like super demo software, you know?
Yeah, you never actually see it in real life games or anything like that.
Never came out.
Yeah.
Can you hear this guy? This guy sounds really like scripted.
Really? He looks a bit nervous, doesn't he?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's normal, used to being on stage.
That was easy to forget on an iPad. Incredible graphics here, and that we're all seeing. So that's metal. Now I want to move to high-end casual and Sprite Kit. He introduced Sprite Kit last year at WWDC, and it's been a big hit. People building casual games on the App Store. And now this year,
I think they're about same
Sprite Kit
kind of same level now.
that much more fun. We have support for light sources.
Guess they're not talking about a lot.
Actually allow your object to
Yeah.
automatically
I guess it kind of is a lot, but it's just not a lot to us.
There's never been an event where they really split it up for the developers, really, huh?
Mm. I thought they did that after this announcement.
Yeah, like the whole thing
The
is like,
following days were for that.
yeah, the developers have 2 other days to get all this stuff. They have classes and courses.
Yeah.
This was always for the general public. Because people who weren't even developers watched this event. Obviously.
Well, considering what they're out to show on the stream is the 3 devices, there's no change. So there's
Yeah.
not, like, that's so sad. I had big expectations for today.
Especially because we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, even better. Like, we didn't really know what was going to happen.
unbelievable. And of course, central to Xcode is the language we use to develop our apps. Objective-C.
Yeah, you never really see them spend this much in time and in depth with the developer side of things. In the public keynote. It's always like, these are all the new things in our API. No, API will be available today type thing.
What exactly are they going to put? Oh, I guess I'll put a big iOS 8 sign on the homepage of Apple. Because like usually there's a big thing, you know, like what they announce, something really big. But I guess it's
Wait, what the hell? What the hell is this new programming language?
Swift.
All the coders are freaking out.
The language is called Swift, and it totally rules. Swift is fast, it is modern, it is designed for safety, and it enables a level of interaction.
This is like a whole new thing for us to learn if you want to be the iOS developers now.
Replacement to Xcode, I guess. Is it?
What'd you say?
Replacement to Xcode, isn't it?
C is a lot faster, but Swift is faster still. And take something like RC4 encryption, extremely computationally intensive. Python gets utterly crushed in this particular benchmark and objective. But look at Swift. Now, Swift is also
Yeah, none of this stuff makes sense to me.
return type, namespace.
It would be if I knew about Xcode, which I don't.
Do you see this guy? Do you see that guy freaking out? The guy was freaking out over just on the
Okay, what the hell are these guys talking about? Exactly, like, what's happened to WWDC? Those nerds have taken over it.
Oh god, look at this.
Yeah,
Look at this.
they're actually going into code.
I don't understand this.
What's going on? This should be in a lesson.
WWDC has officially lost me.
Yeah, it's officially gone downhill.
It's built with the same LLVM compiler. It's Objective-C using the same optimizer and auto-vectorizer, and it has
All the people
It
who
sounds
are
like
like,
something you hear on Star Trek. The optimizer and auto-vectorizer.
all these college kids are tweeting, oh great, that Objective-C class I took last year is completely irrelevant.
Yeah, all these people that have learned to code apps and stuff like that. Wow.
It's just, the game has totally changed because it's a different
Well,
thing.
we've never seen before. A feature we call Playground. To demonstrate
Yeah, because they said Objective-C they've been using for the last 20
20
years.
years, yeah, it's all changed.
Flatner. Come on up, Fred.
Oh, you're gonna demo a new language?
Yes! Yes, dude, we get to see code!
You're gonna talk to me?
I waited all day for this.
You gotta get some
Oh,
explosions.
look at the code! They're actually coding in a demo! Oh my god!
Teach me how to
It's not a
code.
playground! Oh, it's like a Python
Oh, look at the
IDE! It's
Look at-
literally like Python! Oh my god!
Running
I've got to get a Mac now for this.
displaying the result in the sidebar. Right.
The way he's talking about this is so funny.
Of course, Swift uses type inference and has powerful string processing capabilities, which make it as easy
See how the text is on a transparent background.
Have you heard of the show Silicon Valley, Duncan?
round up. Both Cocoa and Cocoa
Paris Silicon Valley?
No, it's just called Silicon Valley.
Oh, what, the place?
There's a new show. It's like all about the entrepreneurial scene in Silicon Valley. It's like a comedy,
3D games,
Huh.
but it's actually pretty good.
but today, keep it simple.
Like it makes fun of like the whole tech kind of scene.
Even the bird is lost. It's a magician on stage casting spells. That's about all I can tell you. What are they doing? No, Apple, what are you doing?
Why do you like?
Why show the general
If you've ever wanted to lose an audience, it's definitely by showing somebody coding on screen.
Oh my god, this is almost as bad as Broadway with the Samsung event.
Array of strings,
Yeah.
using the
So for the S4, they had like a really cheesy Broadway with a dude with a little kid that was tap dancing.
list of
It
images.
was so cheesy, and apparently there was like loads of sexist remarks in it, and they did the release of it.
Why?
It was like during this fair, there's like women and they're all like clad and doing stuff.
It was very like, oh, we're using the gestures because our nails are wet and stuff like
Yeah, and like it was like being really sexist to women. What is he doing? Why is this happening?
Duncan.
He's made a graph!
What is
Why has
he?
he made a graph?
Notice there's zero applause right now because like that whole front row of like reporters are just like, what the hell are they? What do we live blog right now? Like he's typing something.
Yeah. If it's lost the technology people, it's lost everyone.
So now that we have this way to work, take this and copy it.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're really dedicating this much
They're
time
actually
going code.
doing quite a lot.
Now this is a playground, just like
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
you can see our blimp going left and right, straight across the scene. And I can try out the flight path,
Wow, he's made animations.
like pacing it in.
This man is writing code on stage and 5,000 people are paying.
Because Swift enables such
Oh yeah, I guess so.
dynamic
I don't understand.
I understand it's a developer conference, but I totally
Yeah, but
feel
you
like
don't show this in a thing. You're supposed to
Yeah.
like.
the developers are gonna want to they'll go to classes for this and they'll learn it on their own. This isn't something you.
a much more
These are things you like you mentioned.
But the worst part about this is that they've live streamed it.
Yeah,
So
that's,
they want people, like normal people, to look at it.
I can go full
it means nothing to the normal people, and that's
Exactly.
and no offense to the developers, but the normal people outweigh the developers
Yeah.
every time.
just like that.
It's like showing the magician's tricks.
My
The magician never shows his tricks. They're doing it. It kind of takes the allure about it a
Yeah,
little bit
like-
away.
Swift works great with
We want to see shiny things.
Not words.
Wait, what is it? Wait, is he bringing out another coder? Okay, no.
God. Oh look, he made an app.
Hope your app crashes.
and this is the game that looks pretty great.
All right. Well, to be fair, he didn't write a lot of lines of code, and it's done that, so that's pretty impressive.
You see,
But
It's impressive stuff, but I mean, like, to a normal person, you know, like,
that's just a
if it takes that little effort to produce something like that, then maybe you'll see some cool stuff out of it.
yeah, or maybe like it'll inspire people to become coders. I don't know. I don't know what the aim is for this.
But yeah, not. if this is the way WWDC is going, then I'm not going to be excited about it anymore.
Yeah, it's like it's something that could be held in private almost to the developers,
Mm.
not a public event that's all hyped up.
Code complete. There's a Swift language guide available to you now in iBook, along with complete reference documents.
I'm telling you, dude. I mean, we're now 2 hours in. I think this is going to be it.
I think so. I don't know. Tim Cook hasn't had much time. I think he's just gonna come in and he's gonna do his little.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
He's gonna do like we talked about iOS 8 and all.
Yeah, this is summary. This is iOS 8. This is
Amazing
code.
features we should have integrated last year.
iOS 10. I've got the name already. Yosemite.
iOS 8 and all the new developer tools, and then he's gonna say thanks for coming.
Features like the new QuickType keyboard, tap to talk in messages, help, family sharing.
Yeah, what's the public info? So none of this is coming out anyway. Nothing's coming out today.
And an unprecedented developer release with technology like extensions, metal, and Swift.
Today they released a bunch of pretty new icons.
Yay!
Okay, the beta.
You're gonna have a lot of testing, aren't you, for your apps?
Huh?
Are you gonna be doing a lot of testing for the apps that you're doing?
Yeah, probably.
That is iOS 8.
Okay, Tim's back. Is this gonna be a goodbye? Come on, let there be a one more thing.
I know.
They might say, watch out at this time for something else.
He's wrapping up all the announcements. That's it, dude.
Let's see. Yeah.
You've enjoyed it as well. Thank you.
A couple of people clapped.
Yeah. I always say the future of OS 10. It's
When's OS 11 coming around?
What do you think of the next one?
I just think they haven't realised like how important this is to them, like making a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like ecosystem change. I mean, definitely for the developers and coders, like, this is a huge thing. Like,
Yeah.
by all means, but I just mean, like, I think it's just, yeah, like, the nature of the event itself has changed.
What is there to live blog about? What is there to blog about?
Stand up, don't be bashful.
The guys, all these developers on Twitter, obviously on Twitter, are like very, yeah, I mean, it's understandable. They did a lot of stuff for developers.
What Twitter? Because you're following like everything that's been said on Twitter. Is there anything?
People are like saying like they're not skating to where the puck is going to be. They're going towards like they're creating a whole new industry with this like developer stuff. And a lot of people are saying like they didn't need to release hardware today, then they knew that because of all the software stuff.
The Verge. WWDC's over. There's no watch or phone or MacBook Air with Retina display or active weather icon.
Wow, that is it. That wraps up the event, ladies and gentlemen.
That is it.
I think it's definitely like more a software-centric thing now.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it.
So,
They've forgotten about their users, I guess.
Or saving that stuff for later.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense that they had the prime opportunity. I don't know. Maybe I'm being closed-minded.
That was really boring.
That was really boring. That's concerning because that's what everyone drummed up for. That's what people do rumors for.
yeah, I'm trying to see what people are saying. I mean, it's
This thing.
yeah. Hang on.
This is why websites get their hits. Like,
Yeah, like the news industry is definitely like has a new it's a whole new. You're not used to this for somebody who live blogs all these
yeah.
etc. etc. etc.
Let's see if I've got anything on Twitter when my laptop loads it.
Sorry, but
Oh, please.
No more
No more tabs.
No more tabs. I can do it.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a wrap, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's just.
let's be real. Hardware would have been a total shock. Would have been nice for a shock.
It would have been really nice.
Yeah.
But obviously the jump between 3 and 4 was huge.
Yeah, it's just because in the earlier stuff there was such a rapid development thing.
And between 4 and 5 I didn't really see much difference.
But it started to wane, hasn't it? Like,
Yeah, so maybe
started.
they're having to they're waiting to see if there's something else they can develop. Otherwise, it's just like, oh, iPhone 6, not much different from iPhone 5. I'll keep that.
Who knows? Who knows? Well, they've done what they've always done, and they've done a couple of things that people have asked for.
Yeah.
R.I.P. jailbreaks. Why is he saying that?
I guess they're saying that because a lot of the stuff that developers have access to
Yeah.
are things that people would normally jailbreak for. Like the window.
I don't know, they said that before, but there's always something to jailbreak.
Yeah, yeah. Like the window always closes, and then there's something that like obviously makes them like want to jailbreak more.
RS8 apps can talk to each other. Yeah, widgets.
iOS installable tonight? Oh, I guess the beta.
Yeah. Alright, dude, well, I've got to run, so
No
thanks to
problem.
everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
Enjoy your evening, dude.
We'll have to talk again soon.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. That is a wrap. WWDC 2014. All right. Thanks a lot,
Bye.
Duncan. I'll talk to you
See
soon.
you later. Bye.